Have you ever heard the story of a wolf adopting a puppy? A creature of pure instinct, a predator, becoming a protector? It sounds like a fairy tale, but are these just one-off flukes? A glitch in the matrix of the wild? Or is there something deeper happening? Something that hints at a complex, emotional intelligence we are only just beginning to understand. In the wild, the line between predator and friend is finer and more fragile than we ever imagined. Today, we're not just looking at one story. We're counting down the 5 most unbelievable animal friendships ever documented and unlocking the hidden science that makes them possible. Number 5, the lioness who became a mother to her prey. In the harsh, unforgiving landscape of northern Kenya, a lioness known as Kamunyak, the blessed one, did the unthinkable. Lions hunt oryx. It is the fundamental law of the savannah. The oryx is sustenance. But when Kamunyak found a lone, baby oryx calf, something broke. The ancient programming of the hunt shattered. For 16 agonizing days, the lioness guarded the calf. She didn't just spare it, she adopted it. She nudged it into the shade, protected it from other predators, including members of her own pride, and followed it tirelessly. She was starving, her ribs showing, but her new instinct was stronger. The story ended as it often must in the wild. The calf was eventually taken by another male lion, while Kamunyak slept, exhausted. But for 16 days, the world witnessed a miracle. So what was this? This was not friendship in our human sense. This was a powerful, biological hijacking. Scientists call it mismatched maternal instinct, or cross-species adoption. In female mammals, the release of hormones like oxytocin, the love or bonding hormone, is an overwhelming force. It's designed to make a mother bond with anything helpless that is in her care, to ensure she protects her own young. Kamunyak had likely just lost her own cubs, or was experiencing a hormonal surge. The tiny, vulnerable oryx calf triggered that maternal instinct. The drive to parent simply overrode the drive to hunt. It was a beautiful, tragic, biological short circuit that revealed just how powerful an animal's heart can be. Number 4, the leopard and the cow. In a village in India, a farmer began hearing strange noises at night. Fearing a leopard was attacking his livestock, he set up a camera. What he captured baffled the world. A fully grown, wild leopard would approach his tethered cow, but instead of attacking, it would sit. The cow, in turn, showed no fear. She would often lick the leopard's head. The leopard would nuzzle back, purring like a house cat. This wasn't a one-time event. This went on for months. The leopard would even find other prey, leaving its friend completely unharmed. This case is one of the most mysterious. Unlike Kamunyak, there was no maternal instinct. This was a relationship between 2 adults. The leading theory is a form of predator confusion or behavioral miscue. The first time the leopard approached, the cow may not have exhibited the typical prey behavior. It didn't run. It didn't panic. This lack of a trigger may have confused the leopard's predatory script. Over time, this confusion settled into a new, learned behavior. The leopard no longer saw the cow as food. The cow's gentle licking, a social bonding behavior for cattle, may have been misinterpreted. It's a stunning example of how rigid instincts can become blurred. Number 3, the crow and the kitten. When a tiny, abandoned kitten was found in their backyard, a Massachusetts family took it in, naming it Cassie. But they soon discovered someone else had already claimed her. A wild crow, whom the family had named Moses, had been feeding the kitten. They watched as the crow would fly down, drop off worms or bits of food, and watch the kitten eat. This behavior continued even after the family took the kitten inside. Moses would tap on the window, demanding to see his charge. For 5 years, this bizarre friendship blossomed. It was a bond that crossed the boundary not just of species, but of entire biological classes. A bird and a mammal. This is a classic case of mismatched nurturing response. Crows and their corvid cousins are among the most intelligent animals on the planet. They have complex social lives and powerful parental instincts. What does a baby bird do? It gapes. It opens its mouth wide, signaling, "I am helpless. Feed me." What does a tiny kitten do? It meows. It looks up, helpless, with its mouth open. To Moses the crow, the kitten was, for all intents and purposes, a very strange-looking, very furry chick. The helpless baby signal was so strong that it triggered the crow's innate, hardwired instinct to provide food and care. The behavior stuck, and over time, a genuine social bond was formed. Number 2, the ape and the hound. Meet Soraya, an orangutan at a wildlife preserve in South Carolina. Orangutans are naturally solitary, but Soraya was raised by humans and craved companionship. He was listless, and his caretakers were worried. Then, one day a lost, skinny blue-tick hound named Roscoe wandered onto the preserve. Soraya spotted him. He ran over, not with aggression, but with unbridled curiosity. From that first moment, they were inseparable. They would swim together. They would lie in the grass. Soraya's entire demeanor changed. He was engaged. He was happy. He had found his best friend. This is where we move beyond simple instinct and into something far more complex. Interspecies social companionship. Orangutans are profoundly intelligent, with the cognitive ability of a young human child. They get bored. They get lonely. They need play. In the absence of another orangutan, Soraya's intelligence was searching for an outlet. Roscoe provided it. Dogs are one of the few species, along with humans and other primates, that understand the concept of play across species lines. What we're seeing here isn't a glitch, it's a choice. It's two highly social, intelligent animals bridging 1 billion years of evolution to fulfill a mutual need for companionship. Number 1, the unlikely family. This is not a friendship. This is a brotherhood. Meet Baloo the bear, Leo the lion, and Shere Khan the tiger. Known as the BLT, these 3 apex predators were rescued together from the basement of a drug dealer. They were just cubs, terrified, malnourished, and abused. The sanctuary tried to separate them, but the 3 cubs became frantic, distressed, and refused to eat. They were reunited, and for the next 15 years, they lived in the same enclosure. They ate together, slept in a pile together, and played together. They groomed each other. They were, in every sense that mattered, a family. This is the ultimate example of cross-species socialization during a critical developmental window. In the wild, these 3 would be mortal enemies, competing for territory and food. But as infants, their shared trauma and rescue bonded them before their natural instincts could take over. They imprinted on one another. Their brains labeled each other as family. Their species became irrelevant. What mattered was the social bond. This bond was so strong it completely overwrote millennia of genetic instinct. The BLT demonstrates that family isn't always about blood. Sometimes, it's about who was with you at your darkest. From a lioness's broken heart to a brotherhood of predators, these stories do more than just make us say wow. They force us to redefine our understanding of the animal mind. These aren't just cute anomalies. They are windows. They reveal that the animal kingdom is not just a cold, ruthless machine of instinct. It is a world filled with complex emotions, deep social needs, and the capacity for connection. Animals are far more emotionally complex than we have ever assumed, and we're just scratching the surface. These 5 stories are just the ones we know about. Which of these friendships shocked you the most? And have you ever seen an unlikely animal friendship in your own life? Share your story in the comments. And if you think these friendships are wild, wait until you see the 5 most intelligent animals that outsmarted humans. That video is up next.